Great scene here as Penn State making their way out of the locker room.
And he waves the American flag, and out come the Nittany Lions.
We have to focus on the Hawkeyes and block out all of the outside noise.
The story of the year in college football is Penn State.
Quarterback draw to his left, in the end zone, touchdown, Penn State. Steps up, delivers, intercepted, Ackie with his first career interception. Into the 5, breaks a tackle of King, inside the 5, battles, touchdown, Penn State on a spectacular run by Tommy Stevens.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story, presented by Pepsi. Autumn in Happy Valley is classic football weather.
Maybe you want to play a night game in the fall, this is the kind of night they had in mind.
I think it's awesome that Penn State's finally back up in those high levels with the big schools that you see in the rankings, and now Penn State's finally back in those rankings.
I feel like the drive that this team has is absolutely phenomenal. The win against Ohio State completely set the tone for this season.
It's incredible. And the kids have stepped up, the coaching staff has stepped up, the fans, I mean, there's a different buzz around the whole program.
Ranked 12th in the nation, exciting for a night game, so we're excited.
This is our 3rd time. We walk through the gate, the first things we hear are, "We are Penn State." And we're like, what did we get into?
They're the friendliest fans that I've met in the Big Ten.
Well, they've been great. Everybody's been very hospitable, friendly. Talked to a lot of people. They're very friendly. It's been a really good experience.
In recognition of Veterans Day, Penn State honored service members who have sacrificed for this great nation.
Spent 22 and a half years in the Army. I think that's one of the better ways that we can honor the flag and people who serve is to have somebody carry it out with dignity on the field.
For Penn State, it's defense and offense on a roll right now. The Nittany Lions and the Hawkeyes coming up. For Saquon Barkley and the Nittany Lions, putting on the jersey feels a little different tonight because for the first time, they'll wear the jersey ranked in the college football playoff rankings.
Had a hell of a week of practice. Now it's time to go out and play harder than they do every single snap. Going out playing fast, starting fast, all right? We got to find a way to put 2 football halves together, clean, fast, violent football, okay? Yeah. The guy next to you is counting on you, all right? Don't let him down tonight. I love each and every one of you.
With thousands of service members in Beaver Stadium, there was one U.S. Marine Corps veteran preparing for the game in the Nittany Lion locker room. Walk-on freshman defensive tackle Emmanuel Ike has become a team leader in many ways.
We are privileged to have you be a part of our family. We appreciate you. Clap it up for my man.
Great scene here as Penn State making their way out of the locker room. And a chance for Emmanuel Ike to carry the flag.
And he waves the American flag, and out come the Nittany Lions.
Beaver Stadium is rocking tonight in University Park, Pennsylvania, where Penn State, number 12 in the college football playoff rankings, getting set to take on the Iowa Hawkeyes.
On a perfect November evening, our 12th-ranked Nittany Lions were looking to defend their undefeated home record in the greatest atmosphere in all of college football.
And we're underway with Miles Sanders, the deep back. Sanders looking for a crease. He's got blocks. Penn State has lived on excellent field position this year. On first down, it's Barkley.
Barkley might be the best running back in college football. But the key to this offense is Trace McSorley.
It's the 3rd time in the last 4 games the Nittany Lions have scored in their opening drive.
Already, baby. Hey, let's go. We got to keep it.
And on 4th down, looks like they're going to go for
belted, and then thrown back, and then the Lions have held.
That is an awesome play by Cabinda.
The explosive Nittany Lion offense would rack up 599 yards thanks to the O-line owning the trenches.
McSorley looking for the big play. Down the middle, got a man open, it is caught. Godwin!
Under the direction of Coach Matt Linegrover, the offensive line has paved the way for an explosive attack that has not had a turnover in the last 3 games.
McSorley finds Godwin, and Godwin ducks out of bounds with a first down.
Right guard Connor McGovern was awarded Big Ten Freshman of the Week for allowing playmakers to do their thing.
And Barkley, a lot of room to run, and he's got the Jets. Barkley on the cutback. Barkley inside the 10, and Saquon Barkley all the way for the touchdown.
That's just patience and then running with your eyes. Saquon Barkley's got it all.
Hey guys, how you be a dog?
Hey, yo, I know you were thinking they're gonna bring Andre in if I don't get this in right now.
Come out.
He was like, every single time he get inside the 10, get him, go get him.
Gesicki, the tight end with a blocker in front. Gesicki banging off tacklers.
Looking like John Mackey. Holy smokes.
Pump fake pressure, rolls away from it. Delivers downfield, wide open. Gesicki to the pylon. He's down.
And McSorley on the keep. Got a block, got a touchdown.
That's Moorhead's offense that makes you have to defend all 11 players.
Hey, we all believe day, baby.
This from 30 yards for Davis. And the kick is good. And a 24-7 lead for Penn State at halftime.
Stay hungry, we're up first, man. Let's go.
These next 3, 4, 5, 6 drives, I don't care how many, we score touchdowns. Every single one of them.
Don't be satisfied with 24 points. Let's get 60 again. Do not be satisfied.
I can't stop.
Doing a great job stopping the run, and that's why they got 7 points. You understand that? We take the field first. We need a 3 now.
0-0. That is our mentality leaving this locker room. 6 seconds at a time, everything you got. Everything you got. You win the second half, you win the game. It's that simple. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Joey Julius to kick it off. Down near the 20-yard line. Big hit leveled by Cam Brown.
Boy, I think he's pretty excited about that smack.
Crowd alive and electric here at Beaver Stadium, influencing the game. Curtis Cothran's got him and rides him down for a loss.
He's 290 poundish, but he can run.
The Lions' 599 total yards of offense is the highest output by Penn State against a Big Ten opponent since 1994.
Barkley with the carry, breaks a tackle, breaks another, little jumping jack, and he's got a first down.
Saquon Barkley piled on 167 yards and 2 touchdowns, a performance which earned him Rose Bowl game Big Ten Player of the Week.
Saquon Barkley, what a night he's had. You can't get him to stand in one place.
Like a good neighbor, Saquon is there. I like that. It's pretty good.
It's Tyler Davis. This is from 37. And the kick by Davis right down the middle.
Trace McSorley was a dual threat again, posting 240 yards in the air and on the ground.
McSorley to the air. Good catch by Chris Godwin.
delivers, intercepted. Troy Apke 50, 45. Apke with his first career interception. The game's first takeaway.
Penn State has blown it open, 34-7.
The Penn State defense continues to be stubborn.
Protection breaks down, he's in trouble and he's sacked.
The Nittany Lion D held Iowa to only 30 rushing yards, which was 82% below their season average.
Blitz coming, here comes Farmer, and down he goes!
After last week's domination at Purdue, this is the first time a Penn State defense has held consecutive Big Ten opponents to 50 yards or less of rushing yards since joining the conference.
Tommy Stevens, the backup quarterback, is in the slot to the bottom of the screen. Now Stevens will come in motion, and Stevens gets the carry, and Stevens turns the corner, and Stevens bouncing for the goal line, and in for the touchdown!
First career touchdown, Tommy Stevens.
Top, boy. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Top. Yes, sir. Yeah, you did. You worked on it. No, they won't let you do that. They huddled you. Oh, my God.
And a dominant performance tonight for the Nittany Lions of Penn State.
Hey, you guys really put on a show out there for the military. I'm sure they appreciate it as much as I do. Man, I really
We got a huge home field advantage that very few places have. Make sure you take a minute and thank our fans. Hey, it always starts with I love you, and ends with I love you. Proud as hell of you. Hey, let's get a break on Big Bacon.
3, family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't think a lot of schools do that type of stuff for the military, and for Penn State to do that, and especially for them to choose me, that was a huge honor.
Penn State's philanthropic spirit is deep. Once again, Penn State will be active on Giving Tuesday.
It's a great opportunity for the entire Penn State athletics community to give back, right? So our fans, our supporters, our donors can all give back to our student athletes to help create the conditions they need to be most successful on the field, while our athletic department can be giving back to the community, getting involved with programs like Meals on Wheels.
Penn State raised nearly $300,000 in donations last year, but student athletes also contributed more than 100 hours of community service on Giving Tuesday.
At Penn State, our student athletes give more than anywhere that I've ever seen before of themselves. They engage in our community in ways that I've never seen, and it's something that's really woven into their DNA. It happens every single day, every single week, all year round. It's a priority to our student athletes. That's become part of our culture.
Money can be contributed to any portion of the university. Last year, 2 of the primary beneficiaries were the university libraries and the Levi Lamb Fund.
For us, the Levi Lamb Fund is our unrestricted account. It allows us to fund the resources that our student athletes need so we can create conditions for success. And so our student athletes do need things like scholarships, like cost of attendance, like the meals that we're able to provide them, the fueling stations that we can provide them. It's our opportunity to provide these resources holistically, not necessarily specifically restricted per sport, but it allows us to give them across the entire athletic department.
There are many ways for people to get involved.
When you give to the Levi Lamb Fund, that helps us make a difference in our student athletes' lives.
Giving Tuesday this year is Tuesday, November 29th. For more information, go to gopsusports.com/givingtuesday.
We can say thank you to our student athletes, say thank you to our community, and really engage in a meaningful way that is a win-win for everybody.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story, presented by Pepsi.
I'm Emmanuel Ike, sophomore, redshirt freshman here at Penn State. play football, defensive tackle. I was in the Marines from 2010 till 2015, and right after that, I got admission here and walked onto the football team. It was pretty strange, just being a lot older than most of my classmates. I've had a lot of real life experience, so a lot of things that people were learning for the first time, like how to do their laundry and stuff like that, like I already knew how to do. And it was just easier going to class and being more responsible and taking care of my business. I'm from Parsippany, New Jersey. In high school, I was just I guess an average student. I always thought that maybe I'd end up playing D1 football somewhere, but it didn't work out that way. And so I decided to join the Marines right out of high school. My best friend, actually, he was joining the Marines. They'll pay for college, so as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, sign me up, like I'm there. I guess the big thing for me in the Marines was really getting accustomed to the discipline, because I don't think I was the most disciplined kid before I joined the military. I traveled all over the place. My unit went to Afghanistan in 2011. I was also stationed in Japan for 3 years, which was really cool. I got to see a lot of things that there's no way I would have ever seen unless it was for the military. I made some of the best friends that I'll ever have for the rest of my life. Overall, it was an awesome experience. I guess a lot of things don't really faze me. The mental toughness from the Marines really carried over for football for me. I was watching the Ohio State Penn State game from about, I think it was like 2 years ago, and I was in Japan at the time. I just loved the way that the crowd was really into it. I just loved everything that the team was doing and how the atmosphere of the stadium and everything. And I was like, oh, I gotta apply, I gotta see if I can get in there. And like 3 weeks after I applied, I received my admission letter, and I was like, well, I might as well try out. Like, either I make it or I don't, so luckily I did. I'm super excited just to run out on that field and feel the atmosphere, to be here in person. I just try to be the best example for them and like let them follow my footsteps. For me, just like the friends that I've had, the friends that I've lost and everything, like it means everything. Like just for me to be able to come here and play football for a program like this, and I know that my friends are still over there overseas fighting for the freedom for me and everyone here to do what they want to do. It's a huge honor.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story, is presented by Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi and some friends and get in the game. Pepsi, proud partner of the Penn State Nittany Lions. And in part by PSECU, financing life is what we do best. Belong to more with PSECU.
The top 10 now, college football playoff rankings brought to you by Capital One. Sitting at number 10, Penn State, up a couple of spots.
Penn State, in the eyes of the committee, our discussion over the last 2 days, we've taken a lot of looks at the schedule that they played and been very impressed with their improvement, but also their quality of wins.
Great win. Big time quote here. Very, very important for us. A wins.
You can't let praise or criticism get to you. It's a weakness to get caught up in either one.
Coach Moorhead said last week, don't drink the Kool-Aid, it'll give you cavities. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it. Stay grounded, stay humble, stay hungry, stay focused on our process. The only thing that matters is us making the corrections today, getting a head start on Indiana and moving on, and then making sure that we're 1-0 this week. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Everybody got me?
Playing Indiana this week, tremendous challenge. Excited to go on the road with this team and take another step. I think their head football coach, Kevin Wilson, is one of the better offensive minds in college football.
You look at statistically, they're up there year after year, especially when it comes to passing offense.
We've seen that they're a fast-paced team. Quarterback's a nice, precise thrower. Last game we played against Iowa, it was just like more like running. But this is a great week to play against a throwing quarterback. I think it's give us chances like to break on the ball and like make more, impact plays in the passing game. So that's a great feeling to have. It's going to be a good test for the secondary.
We are a good team right now. We're a good team, and we're getting better every single day. To go from good to great is consistency. Good teams can do it for one day. They can do it for 1 week. They can do it for 1 weekend. The great teams come out with the same approach every single day to get better.
Here we go, on you go. Ready, set, go! Boy, really work those hands inside.
We got to have consistency in our preparation, consistency in our work ethic, consistency in how we prepare overall, watching film, taking notes, asking questions, consistency in how we practice. We've done a very good job of this. We got to continue building on this. Got a great opportunity this week against an opponent that we must respect, we must study, but at the end of the day, it comes down to us.
Go! They turned all the way. You got cleats on your toes. Come on.
And this is a credit to you guys. It didn't happen by accident, fellas. All right, we're not ranked in the top 10 and third in the Big Ten in scoring and do all things because we fell into it. All right, it happened because of 4 things: your talent, all right, our culture, the coaching staff's ability to put yourself in a position to be successful in your execution. All right, you have done it. Don't listen to anything else. You guys have earned it. It did not happen by accident. All right, it happened because you guys earned it, and we're going to continue to do that the rest of the way. So be proud of yourselves for that. All right, and we're all pleased, but no one's satisfied. All right, so let's come out tomorrow and make sure that it's better than today. All right, we'll keep getting to the places we need to go. All right, fair deal? All right, here we go. Here we go. 0-1-3, ground on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Our 10th-ranked Nittany Lions travel to Bloomington for a matchup with Indiana for a noon kickoff. The game will be nationally televised on ABC and ESPN2 and on the radio on the Penn State Sports Network.